Prayer isn't just a task to check off your to-do list or something to turn to only when life gets hard. Instead, it's meant to be a daily way of life. Martin Luther once said, "To be a Christian without prayer is no more possible than to be alive without breathing." In the Lord's Prayer, Jesus teaches us to say, "Give us today our daily bread." Matthew chapter 6 verse 11. Why did Jesus tell us to ask for daily bread? Why not weekly? Why not enough provision for the whole year or even for a lifetime of supplies? It's because Jesus is teaching us that He desires a daily relationship with His children. He wants us to come to Him day after day because He designed prayer as a means of depending on Him. It's about trusting that God will take care of my needs today and believing He'll be there again tomorrow. In the book of Exodus, during the Israelites' 40 years in the wilderness, they were never left without provision, not for a single day. God faithfully provided them with manna from heaven and water from rock. This shows us that God can provide more than enough for a lifetime of our needs. Yet He chose to supply what we need day by day, because He knows in His infinite wisdom that we are forgetful people and soon will be tempted to forget Him. Then we stop praying to Him and slowly start living a life without Him. And when that happens, we drift into vanity, pride, and spiritual dryness. Remember the prodigal son? How he demanded his inheritance, left home to live in self-indulgence, squandering his wealth in sinful living with prostitutes. Soon he was left with nothing. His wealth was gone. His so-called friends disappeared. Soon he found himself working a job feeding the pigs, and he was so hungry that even the pigs' food looked appealing. That's how low he had fallen. Just like the prodigal son, we too can drift away from our Heavenly Father, chasing our dreams, living as if we don't need God, and end up empty. Corrie ten Boom once asked, "Is prayer your steering wheel or your spare tire?" Essentially what she was asking is, does prayer control your entire life, or do you only utilize this gift when all other methods fail? I want you to think about your answer to that question. God bless.